How's it? Welcome back to the channel. So as is often the case, once I start talking about hypnagogia, I keep having more and more things to say about it. So here is really one thing, but kind of like two things that I find come through extra clear when in the hypnagogic and or liminal dreaming space. Before going any further though, if you're seeing this, I want to invite you to go ahead and like, subscribe, and share my work. All that stuff seems to really help the algorithm, get my work out there to more people. So if you do that, thank you very much. Oh, and also feel free to, leave a comment or send me a message. This community we got here is small enough where I can very easily get back to everybody who wants to get in touch with me. So yeah, I guess I'm easy to be reached. So anyway, when you're seeing these hypnagogic images first start to come on and, they're coming up in this dreamlit form as we were talking about yesterday, well, you'll notice is like, you have your eyes closed, you'll be keeping your lucid awareness intact, drifting towards stage one of sleep. Then once these dreamlets or these really early stages or visuals, hypnagogic images start to pop up, they very often don't come up first in like full vision, right? You'll have your eyes closed, it's all blacked out. Then when images pops up, oftentimes they'll be in like a kind of smaller, kind of less clear too often, picture like say in the middle of this blackness. But then eventually if you keep your, conscious awareness intact, you don't wake up too much and this thing starts to build out, which will always happen as long as you, keep your conscious awareness there and keep drifting deeper into sleep. Even when it gets full vision, it's basically like full vision like it is in waking life, right? If you ever notice, right, we see in kind of like this oval shape, right? And as you turn your head and look different directions, this oval shape just kind of follows you. But that's actually what it looks like when we're seeing in waking life. And it's the same thing when, in the hypnagogic liminal dreaming space. But there's also this meditative practice, and I don't remember like what school of meditation this comes from, because like many years ago, as I was kind of getting my own meditation practice, down the way I like it, I would just kind of pick things here and there and find what works for me. So there's this one practice where it's typically done with like an open eye meditation, where you'll be looking at something, kind of keep this soft, wide gaze. And then as you're looking at it, you just will periodically kind of turn your perspective, your attention back towards yourself. And you can get this momentary dropping away feeling where it's kind of like, I guess you kind of like lose the self for a fleeting moment there. And so for me, that's a kind of hard one for me to get to. Like I can't just, like right now, look at the camera, look back at myself and get that dropping away feeling. I got to kind of like get my mind quiet, kind of get in the zone, and that can kind of occasionally get that dropping away sensation. However, I find that when you do that in the liminal dreaming space, and it does seem to work better when it's full vision hypnagogia and not just the very beginning dreamlit small version. But once it's full vision, I find that when I look back towards myself in that state, the whole dropping away feeling comes through a lot more clear and can even last a bit longer. Now it doesn't stay there like indefinitely, right? It still only lasts probably like for me seconds. But it's seconds in the hypnagogic state versus like, just mere moments when I'm actually awake and trying this practice. So if you've ever heard of that practice, I'm not sure where it came from again, and you're having a hard time doing it in waking life, try to do it when you're in a hypnagogic state and see if it kind of comes through a lot more clear that way.